What's up, guys? We've got a little bit of a rotation up by the village. My YouTube account is temporarily suspended, guys, so just a heads up on that. I can't comment on Facebook. I think I said my Facebook account suspended. I literally just got out of bed. Yeah, it's scary living out here, but it's worth it. Let's try out T-Mobile. This is my first time doing a live stream with T-Mobile. Usually when I'm doing this with Verizon, the screen tells me that I've got a very poor connection and poor video quality, but I'm not getting that notification this time. So I assume that it's working all right. Yeah, no. Oh, the roads are flooded out here. Wow. No Facebook. I'm temporarily suspended. There's a truck sitting in the middle of the road here, which is intelligent. So anybody messaging me on Facebook, including my fiance who tried to message me a minute ago, I can't respond. Man, there's a lot of water out here, guys. We just got a crazy amount of rain out of nowhere. I mean, it just hit. I was laying in bed and the weather radio went off. And in Oklahoma, you don't ignore a weather radio. When that radio goes off, you better get your ass out of bed. So I jumped up, listened to the radio, turned on the weather radar, and decided this was something to go out after. Now, I don't think we're going to have any tornadoes. I'm not really seeing anything that looks like there's a potential for tornadoes right now, but that can always change. But at a bare minimum, we've got lightning, we've got thunder, we've got lots of wind. Hopefully this stream goes better than the last couple times, guys. Where am I going? I've got my S7. What you're watching right now is my Galaxy S8. It's doing all the recording, and I've got my Galaxy S7 over here But I decided this would be a good opportunity to try out the S8 and T-Mobile's network doing these live streams. Every time I've tried it on Verizon, I end up with low quality. I end up with network warnings telling me that the video quality is subpar. So I figured this would be a good opportunity to try out T-Mobile's network as well as the S8, which does remarkable low light video recording thanks to its f1.7 aperture. We got leaves all over the ground. I know it's dark. I'm hoping you guys can see all the leaves and stuff. What's up, guys? Hey, Justin, how's it going, man? So, for anybody that's trying to message me, because most people contact me through Facebook Messenger, and it includes Justin and my fiance Jessica. For any of you guys attempting to contact me on Messenger, I am suspended from Jeez. Okay, so we're getting out of that lane. I am suspended from Facebook, so I will not be getting your messages, and it's exceptionally difficult for me to read. Alright, as I was saying, I had a forced close on my app. That wasn't actually a network error. That was actually the app shut down on me. Not sure why. And we're on the wrong screen, aren't we? There we go. Okay, so if my girlfriend is watching, Jessica, which she shouldn't be because she's in bed, she has work in the morning. Justin, if you're on, I've been suspended from. Oh, did you guys see that? No, I'm not done with Turo. I've been renting cars regularly on Turo. But Justin, Jessica, if you guys are on there, I am suspended from YouTube. Or not YouTube, sorry, suspended from Facebook. On the Uberman Driver Network, some guy was talking trash about my headrest covers on another person's comment. Somebody posted a picture of my headrest covers and commented and said that, you know, these were great. And some other guy said they were tacky and they were junk. And I told him to eat a dick. And then I guess he cried to Facebook about it, and Facebook suspended me for 24 hours. So I cannot utilize Messenger. It won't let me log on to the Messenger app or anything. Wow. You guys see that? That's why I'm driving this way, because there's supposed to be a hell of a light show over here. Yeah, so anybody trying to get in touch with me on Facebook, it's not going to happen. Not ignoring anybody, there's just nothing I can do. Thank you, Carlos. I didn't have time to post that link that you sent me, man. This storm came out of nowhere. Like, I was in bed, the weather radio went off, and boom, here we are. So I didn't have time. I barely had time to get to the car and get the equipment set up. So, Carlos, I don't know how long you've been on here for, but this is my first time, I think. This is my first time utilizing the S8 on T-Mobile's network. Okay, sweet. So I don't have to explain it again. Yeah, man, I was excited about it. Because, like, the weather radio went off, and then all of a sudden there was wind and thunder and rain, and I was like, oh, man, I got to get out here and test out this T-Mobile network. And so far, I'm loving it. With Verizon, I always had this low-quality alert on my screen, and I haven't seen it once with T-Mobile so far tonight. So that's good to know. I've got my Verizon phone next to me on the left, but I'm actually running it off of T-Mobile's network. So, because Verizon's just running so slow out here. Yeah, it's 1:30 in the morning. Yeah. Look at that. Man. I think what I'm going to do is get off here, Anderson Rose. Guys, I'm sorry. I put out several videos today, and We're going to go north, try to catch some more of this. The storm's kind of dying out where I'm at right here. I'm in this little hole, which isn't a good place to be because this, it's not a hook echo, but I'm trying to see the radar here, and I don't want to be here. So we're going to go north and get out of this right here. And we should get some pretty good lightning to the north as well. Yeah, there she is. I'm telling you what, this S8 is doing some remarkable video, at least from where I'm sitting. The video looks amazing. I'm in the Chevy Cruze. It's a more appropriate vehicle for this. Nope, no calls on the GT. GT's been rented out though. You guys saw that video, and the Cruze stays rented out pretty regularly as well. A hook echo is something that's indicative of a tornado. It's an area that you want to probably stay away from. We got a lot of debris on the ground over here too. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really impressed with T-Mobile's network so far. We should get a pretty good light show heading north here. The light show should be to the northeast of me. Well, northeast of me. For you guys watching, right in front of me and to the right just a little bit is where you're going to be seeing the lightning and stuff. I'm not going to drive too far this direction because we have another line of storms moving into my area, which is Midwest City. So instead of having to chase storms tonight, the storms are actually coming to me. So I don't want to get too far out of my area. And I don't know if you guys can see, but there's no street lights out here. The video that you're seeing I have no fog lights. These are not my brights. This is just a regular car with regular headlights. There's my brights, you know, at nighttime. And sporadically you'll see a street light here and there. But for the most part, this is a very, very dark area, which is what helps make it wonderful for looking at lightning, these thunderstorms. Now, for anybody watching, wondering where I'm at right now, I'm at Southeast 29th Street and Anderson Road. Headrests have been back in stock. They've been in stock for a long time. I can't see who just asked that question, but somebody asked when the headrest tipping covers were going to be back in stock. I don't know if there's some kind of misconception out there, but they have been back in stock. www.ubermanstore.com. Oh, did you see that lightning, guys? Oh, we got tree branches down. Yep, there was a big tree branch in the road. I hope you guys saw that. It's a powerful little system to move through here. We're catching up to the storm. It's not too far ahead of us. The S8's wireless charging, well, the S8 does wireless charging, but it's not wireless charging right now. I've got it plugged into a 2 amp power source per Carlos's suggestion. Carlos, a good friend of mine, nothing short of a genius. So when he tells me something, I tend to listen. Are you guys really discussing politics? Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Look at all the debris in the road. There's two knocked over garbage cans. We've got rotation, guys. Small rotation in the direction we're going right now. So we're going to keep on this for just a little bit longer. We're really catching up to it. We've got rotation by McLeod. I think I'm going to go up just a little bit more, maybe a couple more miles. Then I'll hang a right on 23rd Street. And if we don't see anything cool by then, we'll probably turn back around shortly thereafter. Hey, what's going on? I can't read. Sorry, guys. I can't read these while I'm driving. It's just not safe. So if I catch one, I catch one. But for those of you that were wondering, I'm in the Chevy Cruze. This is the 2012 Chevy Cruze. This thing drives like it's on roller skates, and that's no joke. It is a very nimble car, and it's got a little tiny engine with a little tiny turbocharger, and she gets up and goes when you need her to. It's a great car. I love this car. It's been a great car, and we've got almost 102,000 miles on her right now. She's still going strong. Alright, there are no street lights out here to speak of. Got more debris in the road here. More knocked over garbage cans. More knocked over garbage cans. I hope you guys are able to see this stuff. We're on 10th Street, so we're getting close to where we need to be. I'm going to jump up to 23rd, which is one more mile. And I'm not far from Midwest City. It's dark out here, guys. I hope this video is coming out as good on your end as it looks on mine. I mean, from where I'm sitting, this is spectacular footage right here. So we're less than a mile from where we're going to turn, and we're going to see if we can drive into this rotation, which is, it's not far away, just a couple miles away, if it's not gone by the time. No outlet. You're kidding me. Anderson Road dead ends. Great. Great, great, great. All right, well, that's fine. Slight hiccup. Anderson Road dead ends between 10th Street and 23rd Street. So we'll drop back down to 10th Street and we'll head back east. And then we'll head back to the north here in just a little bit. Yes, Oklahoma. This has got to be like the weather capital of the world here. And a lot of people ask, is it scary? Isn't it terrifying to live dead in the center of Tornado Alley? And the answer is absolutely it is. I mean, the weather radio goes off out here all the time. All the time. And you never know when. It's like waiting for that phone call. You know, the phone call everybody dreads getting. And that's kind of what it's like here. It's a gamble. I have been through 2 F5 tornadoes here, and it wasn't because I was chasing them. The first one was in Midwest City, and it hit in, I believe it was May 9th, 1999. something like that. Whoa, good tires. Sorry guys, I'm not swerving out of my lane because I'm an idiot. I'm swerving out of my lane because there's pools of water on the side of the road. I'm trying not to hydroplane through them. Hopefully you can see all that. And then again, I moved to Guthrie many years later. I moved up to Guthrie and figured I was safe from tornadoes there, and sure enough, a short while after living there, the tornadoes found me again, and it was another F5 that it destroyed a lot. I actually have a video of the damage on my YouTube channel, but you got to go way back for that. You got to go way back for that stuff, but it's on my YouTube channel way back. I think it's something like Tornado Guthrie. And you'd be surprised at the carnage that was left behind by the F5 tornado that I feel very blessed to have lived through. So yeah, it's scary. Sometimes it's downright terrifying to live here. But I'm telling you what, guys, I've lived all over the country, and I always come back home. This is home. Well, so far, I'm really impressed with T-Mobile's network. I had somebody actually comment on a video I did earlier comparing T-Mobile to Verizon, where I was showing how Verizon is absolutely garbage where I live. And somebody said maybe I was being throttled for using too much data. Well, my plan restarted May 1st, and when I looked through, I thought that is a possibility. That's a possibility, and I didn't want to accuse Verizon of having crappy service here if that wasn't the case. But I only used 168 megabytes of my unlimited plan. No, this is my Samsung Galaxy S8 on T-Mobile. But, yeah, I only used 168 megabytes of my unlimited data plan, so there's no way I'm being throttled on Verizon. That's not even an option. And like I've taken a very similar route to this before, and with Verizon, this thing would disconnect repeatedly, just constantly shutting down because there wasn't enough data. So I'm really impressed that I've only had one issue since I started. Sorry about that, guys. We had another app force close, as I was just sitting here bragging about how we've only had one force close since we've started. It crashed a second time. Apparently that's something that has nothing to do with Verizon or T-Mobile, because it did it on my S7 on Verizon as well. So, alright guys, I think we're going to turn around here in just a second, because I've got another line of storms that's about to hit Midwest City. Hope you guys saw that. Some beautiful lightning. But I'm glad you guys are liking the video quality. Doing these live storm chases was probably my biggest deciding factor for dumping Verizon Wireless and going with T-Mobile, and upgrading from the Galaxy S7 to the S8, because it has a far superior camera, especially in low light conditions. As you can see out here, guys, there's no light out here. None. There are no street lights here. I mean, you can see way in the distance there's light up there. There's street lights up there. There are no street lights where I'm at right now. Absolutely none. And these are the situations where it really will put your camera to the test. Now, I almost hate to turn around, but we've got a big line of storms heading back to Midwest City, and I really don't want to miss them. I couldn't tell you, Justin. I'll look in a minute. So far, I haven't noticed any flares from street lights or anything like that. Got a lot of debris in the road right here. Lots of leaves, sticks. Here comes some street lights right here. Justin Dill was asking if we had any lens flare. No, nope, not seeing any. Shut your headlights off. Here's the thing: I can't do anything illegal. It never really occurred to me before, but law enforcement occasionally comes across my channel and they watch it, and when I get caught doing something wrong, they charge me with it. So, and I just got an attorney today, so we'll see how all that goes. Actually, I contacted 2 attorneys. I haven't retained one yet. I'm waiting to see what they both say, and we'll figure out what to do from there. I'll give you guys more of an update on that whole situation when it's done. But, you know, from now on, I'm going to be driving much more responsibly in my personal life as well as on video here as well. Well, hey, you never know. I'm glad you were just joking, but some people are, you know, some people are serious. People like, you know, rip the tires off. Well, you know, this ticket, I don't know how much it's going to cost to pay for, but, you know, I anticipate it's going to be at least $1,000 out of my pocket for something that is just ridiculous. So just chalk that up to a lesson learned. Guys, I think maybe I need to turn around. We have multiple rotations heading towards where I live in Midwest City. Yeah, I mean, we got a good light show up here, but I think it's time to head back. I'm seeing 3 rotations down by Noble, and the storms are headed my way towards Midwest City. Now, what we're doing here is we're chasing the tail end of the storm, and quite honestly, the storm's moving at 50 plus miles an hour. I'm going 45, so at this rate, we will never catch it, but you will get a nice light show out here. But I think at this point we need to turn around. That's what I'm going to do. So it may be a little boring. I don't know if we're going to get any kind of a light show going back. But regardless, the next line of storms is moving in, and I don't have to chase these because they're actually coming to me. So there's a lot of rotation in this storm. A lot of rotation. We've got rotation in Shawnee, McLeod, Noble, Purcell, headed towards Pauls Valley. I'm really impressed with T-Mobile, guys. I know I keep saying that, and they're not paying me for it or anything. But damn, like, I'm in the sticks right now. All right, I'm between McLeod and Midwest City, but much closer to McLeod. I am literally I'm out in the sticks. There's nothing out here. I'm actually to the east of Choctaw. Yeah, we got rain coming. I told you those storms are moving in. I need to get back this direction. I do not use Glimpse, at least not yet. But being out here in the sticks, I mean, we got farm equipment to the right. Probably couldn't see that, but tractors and there's like nothing out here because this is to the east of Choctaw and just to the west of Shawnee and McLeod. And we'll be coming into Choctaw. All those lights that you see up there in the distance, that's Choctaw. So I mean, we are out here in the middle of nowhere, and T-Mobile services. I got 4 full bars of 4G right now, no issue. Looks like the end of Terminator 2. Yeah, you're right. There we go. There we go. I was hoping we get some lightning this way, guys, because the storm that I'm driving into right now doesn't look like there's much going on, but there's a line of storms coming in that look like they could be pretty exciting, and there's rotation in those storms. So not that I'm hoping for a tornado, but the fact of the matter is I would love to catch one on here with you guys and you know, obviously live to tell about it. I don't think we're going to see any tornadoes tonight, but there's definitely the possibility of straight line winds, damaging winds. Hail is a possibility. But I'm really hoping before this storm season is over, I can catch one tornado on camera for you guys. But you don't want to catch a tornado at night. Although they're beautiful. I mean, they're magnificent, but nighttime is the worst time to go chasing tornadoes because you'll end up with rain-wrapped tornadoes in the blackness of night. You'll never see them. Never see them until it's too late. But if you can catch one from a distance safely, and you can catch some lightning behind it, oh man, that lightning will just, it'll make that tornado glow. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. But I am not out here looking for a tornado tonight. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just driving around in some, you know, some lightning, some rain, some thunderstorms, and we'll see what we end up with out here. All right, so the lights you're seeing in front of you are this is Choctaw. We're coming into Choctaw, Oklahoma. No, I'm not doing Uber right now. I'm storm chasing. If you want to call it storm chasing, really, I don't have to chase the storm because it's coming to me. I'm just driving around through the storm for you guys so you can get some good shots of lightning and maybe a little thunder. We've got some rain coming back in now. This is for Justin, who probably knows this area. We got standing water on the road again. This is 23rd Street in Choctaw. This is 23rd, and we're headed back towards Anderson Road. This is Choctaw, Oklahoma. There we go. Now let's get some lightning. This will be a short storm, guys. This particular cell right here, it's a small one, but there's another one right behind it. So there's a good possibility we'll just drive right through this in no time. Tell your Uber rider I said what's up. Major Win by Lindsay. Nice. I'm not going too far from Midwest City. Not tonight. Tonight's more of a leisure night. Jessica's at home in bed. I don't want to leave her like alone and be too far away from her. She's not from here, and you know, these storms can get intense really quickly. And I'm not going to go too far away, so that if I need to be there, I can get there. And I'm watching radar scope over here to my left, so I'm keeping a close eye on the radar. And if I saw anything that looked even remotely threatening over by the house, you can bet I'd be back there in no time. Boy, that rain is not helping with the video quality at all. And we're going to be coming out of Choctaw and into Nakoma Park now. Got another line of storms moving my direction from the south, headed north-northeast. From the looks of, we should definitely get something good there. Yeah, that's rain. Yeah, I'm watching for tornadoes. I don't think we're going to see any of those. Hope not, anyway. All right, I think we're out of that tiny cell that just went over us. So we can cut the windshield wipers down a little bit. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm glad to get that kind of feedback from you guys. Well, thank you, I appreciate you being a fan, absolutely. I'm thankful to have all you guys here. Yeah, straight line winds is something to watch out for because they can actually cause damage that'll mimic damage of a tornado without the tornado, obviously. Straight line winds, I've seen several indications tonight of straight line winds around 60 miles an hour, and that they can definitely cause significant damage. It can rip the siding off of houses, it can pull off your shingles of your roof, knock down tree limbs, tree branches, things of that nature. Alright, so we're coming back into Midwest City here. Looks like we got some more heavy rain on its way. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. I don't think she will be. She's got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning for work. So, and I've been adjusting my sleeping schedule to match hers. So I wake up with her in the morning and I go to bed with her at night so that we're on the same schedule, which is a huge adjustment for me because I'm a night owl. So as of late, I would be in bed with her by now, but I couldn't miss a storm. All right, now this next stoplight, not this one, this next stoplight right here is Douglas in Midwest City. We're gonna go back south, back in my home area. What's up, Eric? Yeah, Jessica's a night owl too, like we both are, but this this transition into this promotion that she got it's really difficult for both of us. Yeah, it really does. It really does. And sometimes I lay there just thinking, my mind's racing because I'm not used to being in bed. Got some decent storms coming in from the south here. And if my radar is not mistaken, or if we're not too far away, we should be seeing some lightning down this way. Not seeing any, but it looks like we should be getting some lightning down here. I understand where you're coming from. I should be asleep too, but I also enjoy the storm chasing. Yeah. Yeah, there's that lightning I told you we should be seeing. Yeah, I mean, this storm came out of nowhere. I knew we had storms coming, you know, tonight. That was obvious. Game Car 88. Thank you. There's a lot of standing water on the side of the road here. I'm trying to kind of stay out of the way of it. I may need to just change lanes. Yep. Just like that. We're going to get out of this lane. There's just standing water everywhere right now. But yeah, I was laying in bed. I was asleep. And then the weather radio went off. And then I went and jumped on the radar. And I saw what was coming. And then, I mean, literally, within just a couple of minutes, I was trying to gather up my equipment. And just boom. Out of nowhere, the storms hit. And I mean, it was hard and heavy. Lightning and thunder. The dog was crying. Downpouring rain. I mean, from the time it took me to get from my front door into the car, I was drenched. I had water dripping off my hat. I was soaked in no time at all. So, I mean, this storm just popped up out of nowhere. How fast are you going? I'm going 40 miles an hour in a 45. Reduced speed due to the water on the road. storms are coming in. They're coming in from the south, and I'm driving south, so kind of working on a collision course with these things here. There we go. Did y'all hear that thunder? No, Justin, haven't seen any chasers. Yeah, lightning. Looks to me like the storm that's moving in here is it's weakening pretty rapidly. That's sad. But that's the way it goes. Taco Bell sounds good. What's up, Sydney, Australia? Guys, looking at the radar here. Here comes some water. From what I can see, it looks like this storm is dissipating rather rapidly. So I don't think there's going to be a whole lot more. There'll be a little bit more rain. There'll be some thunder. Little bit of lightning, probably not much water. So I think we're going to call this one done. Nothing to see here but me driving around. But we've got a lot of storms moving in. There's a lot of them. This isn't the end of it. There's some more cells coming through. And only time will tell how they come together. Man, there's so much standing water here. I'm gonna leave all my equipment in this car. Just in case another storm pops off. But if any of you guys are still on, you know, we'll see what happens a little bit later. Here comes that little bit of rain I was talking about. Then I think for a little while we're going to be in the clear until the next cell moves in. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to jump off here. But I appreciate you guys joining me tonight. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. Stay safe out there. And Uber on.